Hey guys, it's TNT Card and Hobby. This is Save the Game Store. And as always, we have a list of events. There we go. Camera's backwards to me. It's amazing. But I'm checking out the low light capability of my new camera. It looks absolutely amazing. So super happy about that. Also, we also had an amazing time with some game developers. They came here, we played their game, Path of the Necromancer. What this video is all about is about that playtesting experience. It was so amazing. We must have had like about 12 people playing. It was pretty great. I loved it. They're amazing people. So stay tuned, watch it. We have a whole questions and answers about Path of the Necromancer on this video. So if you want to learn a little bit more about Path of the Necromancer, I'm pretty sure this might be the first exclusive, so pretty sweet. Love you guys, take care, and we're gonna get right into the show.
Decided that we wanted to, instead of just building a single game, we wanted to build an IP around the Necromancer class. And that's going to take on lots of forms. Card game, we have plans for a short movie series, comics. We like the Necromancer class, and we think a lot of other people do. So we're going to try to honor it as much as we can, listen to the community and what people like and don't like about Necromancers, and so that we can include those things in the game. And that's kind of really what this is about. It's really, because we don't know it all, it's really to listen to the community and understand where we're getting it right and where we're missing with the card game in particular. And so please be as brutally honest with your feedback where we can take it. We really do want to understand where the game is broken, where it could use improvement.
Okay. The Anubis his deck is about resurrection.
I'm gonna let you guys pass this around for questions. All right.
Here.
So
Let's start with Jordan here for his resurrection take.
So like I feel like the resurrection itself, the -3 is kind of strong.
Okay.
You know, because yeah.
Do you think it would be better if it didn't reduce the cost
Yeah.
but let you resurrect?
Because like I can just reoccur, like even if I didn't want to pay this mana and I wanted to search for this to get it into my graveyard, I could do that. So I would still have to pay the 2 to get this, and then I'd have to pay the 10 to get this out. Because like it just gives you more accessibility, but it also gives you a penalty because you can only have it for 1 turn.
Right. Okay.
And then same with like the resurrection. I feel like there should be a turn limit on the resurrection.
Turn
Because
limit in what way?
like, because if I have his, you know, like if I have something like, you know, that is strong, like resurrected and it's powerful, it stays there for longer, and like it's kind of hard to deal with early on. Because like there's a card for like 3 mana in this deck, I'm not sure where it is. Like you could resurrect something, it gets +1 until end of turn, but it just stays for 3 mana.
Okay.
So like it's kind of just difficult to deal with.
So do you think that either, like in that particular scenario, do you think it'd be better to have that cost more, or to have it destroy the minion at the end of the turn?
Resurrections, yeah, you should lose it at the end of turn. Like it's like a one deal thing. You return it.
Like an exile.
Yeah.
Okay. So this heavy resurrection, but only for the turn that you do it on.
Yes.
Okay.
Because like
when I think of necromancy, it's more or less the soul, and once that soul dies, it's like gone forever. So you can't keep recurring that soul. So, sorry.
But for this, I do like how he can take one of my creatures, but he should
Maybe
have to pay life or life force or like health or
okay.
something. So, because 10 mana for Anubis is all of your life force, so if you do keep the reduced cost on this stuff, he'd have to pay like life force, especially with the Anubis deck. So, and I do like, to the vampire, I do like her ability. I can spit my hand out starting with 10 life force, but the vampires don't have enough defense to deal with a whole lot. So they just kind of died to everything he had specifically. And then also for, let's say, artifacts, I get the turn thing, or is that defense now?
It's a defense.
Okay, so some of them have turns, correct?
Yeah, event cards.
Okay. For his on the each turn, is that at the start of his turn, or can he do that at any time on
At
his
any
turn?
time. Yeah, there's no
Okay.
phases in this game, so you can do them in any order.
Okay, because on here I was reading how it said your main something on here. It said your start phase. Apply any start of turn effects. So like, I was going to destroy this, and then all of a sudden he just choose to destroy my creature. That would go to destroy this, and then I couldn't actually physically do the damage to it.
Was it your turn?
Yes,
So
because
you can only
it says
do this on his turn.
each turn it says
Yeah.
so.
Oh, so sorry. This is a rule. This is an unspoken rule, and everything only happens on your turn unless it says it can happen on the other person's turn.
Okay,
So you
okay.
actually wouldn't be able to activate that on his turn.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
Like, maybe if you like add something to say like only on your turn, is like
Because we were reading it as it says each turn, so he activates that each turn.
Right. So yeah, it would only be your turn. So yeah, I can put that text in there.
Yeah, that was the only question I had about that, because I always felt like that was really strong and just kind of blowing up all my creatures or minions that I had. So that was all I had.
Yeah, there's only maybe I think the only deck that can do damage on your turn is the Dark Elf deck and Ragnar's deck, his deck with Dice Bolt.
Okay.
There's not many cards that can deal damage during your turn.
Okay.
And I saw a few of those. One thing about the deck he was playing too is the wording could be a little clear up a bit, because on one of his cards said the graveyard instead of your graveyard. Instead of your graveyard, so he didn't know if it was like both graveyards.
graveyard it was.
Yeah, so just clear up the wording a little bit.
Okay.
So it just says your graveyard.
If that's both graveyard, that's a really strong card.
Yeah.
And if I have a bunch of
Yeah.
creatures, let's say 5, and he's got like 3, that's...
It makes sense that it's his.
Man.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it makes sense that it's his, but just clearing up the wording a bit would be. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
That's the mummy straight, so that would be across all the mummies in the deck.
So, I got a couple questions here. You already covered the wording. How about labeling?
you mean like keywords?
Where was one of the land. So they know it's a magic item. You know,
like some kind of a symbol on the card. So
Yeah,
that you can tell
yeah.
This is a magic card.
So this is a magic item.
Okay.
And do you have anything with like legendaries, like
one
we're,
per deck.
like this dude here? If you kept him at what he is, and you're able to customize this deck, there ain't no way we should be allowed to have.
How many can you have per deck?
So unlimited. You don't. There's no card
Yeah.
limit to how many. You can have a whole deck of those if you want. I
Yeah.
don't think that's going to do very well, but you could have. a
No,
whole
no,
deck.
but you know what I'm saying? Like if you added, all right, so if we're allowed 8 of these, odds of me hitting this guy every turn and him having to deal with it every turn or every game,
Yeah. Yeah.
it would be rough. Maybe some kind of a legendary thing where you're limited to how many of them you can have in the deck or in play.
Oh, interesting.
Like,
I think you can start with 10 Life Force and you've got a limited amount of him in your deck. Probably do really well.
yeah, I mean,
You'd be able to play him every other turn.
well,
But
you'd be
could
able to
also
play
just
2 of him a
mark
turn.
cards.
You play
Yeah.
2 of them in turn, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
The first turn you can pay 2 and you can attack for 20.
Yep.
So,
So
what if his damage output was more? Something like he did 2 and he was like.
I don't think
power
his
attack,
damage.
something like
So from what I've seen, the creatures you have are pretty good. I think he's too cheap.
that. Oh, okay. So you just think he needs to go up?
I think he needs to go up at least 2 more,
Makes sense.
at least. So generally, you kind of want 1 for 1. So I'm dealing 9 damage.
10 if you hit his hero.
You know, so 9 or 10 is what he should be. He's just too easy to get out.
Hey, thank you everybody for watching till the end of this. We actually have a lot more. I've just decided to pretty much break these up into like 10-minute sections because, well, there's a lot to go through and it's been amazing. Everybody that showed up was absolutely amazing. The feedback was great, and we'll be putting these out during this week. Hopefully 1 video a day. So come back, check it out. It's gonna be amazing. So give some feedback. Put something down in the comments, man. That'd be super amazing. I think they would absolutely love that. With that, have a great day, and thank you so much. You guys are amazing.